Can we survive as Itachi from Naruto in the world of Minecraft for 100 days? That's right, with the help of mods I was able to combine Naruto with Minecraft, bringing in jutsus, characters and weapons. Now if you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. You may be wondering how I managed to get here. Well, it started not too long ago. Yeah, safe to say I won't be going back to any family gatherings anymore. Mainly because they're all kinda dead. But anyway, after escaping, I found myself here with some items such as a shuriken, kunai and some money. I then right clicked the images and got some XP, DNA and spawn egg materials. I then used the clan paper to see what clan I decided to disguise myself as, so I won't get caught. Yeah, I'm that clan. If you know what clan I belong to, leave in the comment section down below. I then right clicked my clan paper and it gave me a Tanto, Fire and Wind release. I tried using the Uchiha clan paper, but I didn't have enough JP yet. I then went and killed some animals to test my weapon, which gave me food and 1 XP I can use to level up my ninjutsu. I used my clan paper and got the lightning release. I used my wind release and got a new jutsu called the Boruto stream, but I didn't have enough ninjutsu, so I leveled it up to level 5 along with speed. And I have to say, this jutsu is super fun but kinda hard to control. I then killed a lot of animals to get food and XP. And yes, getting XP in this mod takes forever. I then leveled up my shuriken jutsu so I can use shurikens. After testing them out, I used the Boruto stream to make my way to this village. And I stole their wheat and a bit of their house and a bed. The next day I used my chakra control to run on the water just like the anime. I mined some wood to make chests to deposit all my stuff. I also made a wooden pick which I used to get some cobble to make stone tools. And while I was returning, I saw Tenten and she offered me a sword for 32 gold Rio, so I put her in a hole. I then made some stone tools and a couple of furnaces. I then went to a local ravine to mine some coal and a bit of iron. And while exploring, I died to a creeper. I decided to use the DNA and most of them didn't work, but I managed to get a water release and a jutsu, but I didn't have enough JP so I couldn't use it. I then made some torches and went back to mining, and while doing so I was attacked by a leaf shinobi. While I was back at base, I smelted some iron and made some armor, and while doing so I realized I can make a katana by making an iron rod and 2 iron ingots. And this katana was OP, dealing 14 attack damage, which is stronger than netherite. And I made a shield, cooked some food and went to bed. Day 4 I went into the mines for a while, but after that I went exploring and found this cool structure. However, half the building was missing and the other half was filled with dirt and stone. These structures are pretty cool but kinda worthless as there isn't any loot, but it can make a cool base, which is a plus. Day 5 I continued exploring and found the same structure, but this time it was complete. I then went outside and realized that Shikamaru gave me money if I make him the shoji board with the shoji pieces that he gave me, so I decided to do some trading with Shikamaru. After I get my base sorted, after adding a stairway to the entrance, I was attacked by White Zetsu and a leaf shinobi, so I used the Boruto stream to get out of there. The next day I gathered a lot of wood to make chests. I then moved my stuff from the first base to the new one. After waking up, I decided to do some trading with Shikamaru in order to get some Rio. And believe me, this was incredibly boring and time consuming. If the mod creator is watching, please make this process a lot easier, or at least add more ways of getting Rio. While fighting a zombie, it drops some blood with iron, which can be used to repair Zabuza's sword, which is pretty cool. Day 9, I was going to trade with Tenten, but I was attacked by a leaf ninja. After dealing with him, I traded with Tenten by giving her the exact amount of gold Rio. I definitely didn't have trouble with this, and I definitely didn't look at Puretek's video to figure it out. After giving her 32 gold Rio, she gave me the 7-star sword, which does a lot of damage. I spoke with her again and realized I can get a Sasuke sword, so I had to do more trading. After getting enough coins, I got a Sasuke sword for some reason. I don't know why I wanted it, I never really used it. I decided to make a farm to get food, but also to get XP, because every mob drops 1 XP, and I thought having a sheep farm would be an easy way to get levels. Day 11, I went exploring and found the Naruto biome, which looks pretty awesome, and I found Lady Tsunade and Hashirama Senju. Anyway, apart from that, the biome was pretty empty. I then went mining. Day 14, I dropped some stuff off and cooked some food. Then I went mining. And by the way, this sword is amazing. It basically one-shots everything.
Are you sure about that?
When I returned home, I decided to do the story mode, and it gave me a free shadow clone jutsu. And wow, it looks just like it. After performing the jutsu, it gave me the second part of the story, and it told me to get a bone, gunpowder and ender pearl. And luckily, bone and gunpowder was already outside because I threw it away, and all I needed was an enderman. But it was daytime, so I mined some obsidian to pass the time. I made an enchantment table and some bookshelves, and when that was done, it was nighttime, so I went out looking for endermen. And after a while, I got the ender pearl and completed the challenge, which gave me a leaf headband. Now the next challenge was super easy. All I had to do was go to the Naruto biome and speak with Lady Tsunade, but before I did that, I made a nether ball and went inside and did some exploring. The next day, I made more diamond armor. After getting enough levels, I enchanted my chestplate to get protection 4, thorns 2 and unbreaking 3. I then got more levels and enchanted the rest of my armor and sword. Day 19, I enchanted a book and got a sharpness 3. And all I had to do was get another sharpness 3 book to get a sharpness 5 sword. But I decided to do that later because I kept Lady Tsunade waiting for long enough. I went to the biome and spoke with her, and she told me to chase a cat. So I did, but I thought I had to kill it and I failed the mission. The second attempt went better and I got a reward, which was the substitution jutsu, which was kinda cool. And with that done, I was going to do part 7, but it wasn't in the game yet. Day 20, I gathered the materials to spawn in Daedra, but I died immediately even with the amazing armor that I had. So I decided to fight him from a distance, but I needed an OP bow, so that's what I did. For 10 days, I went mining to get enough materials to make the spawn eggs for the bosses. Also, I made a really OP bow, and I enchanted my sword to get sharpness 5. However, I didn't have enough emeralds, so I traded some crops with villagers to get the rest of the emeralds. After getting enough materials, I started making the spawn eggs, starting with Daedra, then Zabuza, and then Hidan, and finally Sasuke. I gathered all the necessary items to kill Daedra. I used shurikens to damage him, then I started to use this new type of shuriken jutsu to kill him. This took forever. When he did die, he dropped his eye patch and a lot of XP, which is not worth it. XP in this mod is so hard to get. Next up was Zabuza, and when I spawned him in, he used his blood mist jutsu, which blinded me. I managed to get the high ground.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Then I shot him. I did use my sword to finish him off, and he dropped his executioner blade, which is pretty cool. I then fought Daedra again to get some XP. After getting enough XP, I was able to use my Sharingan. I then went to fight Hidan, and it didn't go well. I then leveled up and unlocked a new jutsu. Thinking this would be enough, I decided to fight him again. But I still died. So me and Hidan came up with an agreement, and we're actually gonna have drinks later. I hope I don't miss that. Anyway, I would level up more, but I don't want to spend 5 hours killing bosses or kill 1,000,000 mobs. So yeah. Anyway, Sasuke was next, and after an intense battle, I let him win. Well, that's it. I would spend more time, but there isn't that much to do in the mod as of yet, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time trying to level up. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to see anything specific, leave it in the comment section down below. And with that out of the way, I'll see you next time.